So you are using Adobe Premiere Pro and still you don't know how to put captions like this.
70% of people who smoke cigarettes report that they would like to quit if they thought they could. The success rate of quitting.
As you can see, those captions are commonly used nowadays because those captions are very engaging. This is really simple to do and that's what I'm about to show you. Hey guys, welcome to Tech Trick Tutorial. Today, we are going to talk about on how you could go ahead and add subtitles in Adobe Premiere Pro. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dive right in. So I have this clip right here about the intro. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute this for a second so it does not mess up with our tutorial right here. So the first thing that we must do here is of course is to go ahead and go through the text category. And in some cases, you will not see this text up here, but don't worry, your Adobe does not have a problem. So in order for the text to show up is just go ahead and click on the window section right here. After clicking window, you're gonna see this text option right here. Just go ahead and click on it and it will go ahead and show the text category for you. The next thing to do is to go ahead and click on the caption right here and it will go ahead and present you with these three options. Just go ahead and click on the first one, create caption from transcript. Let's go ahead and click on it. So we have these options right here that we could go ahead and edit. For the first one, we have our caption settings. As you could go ahead and see, there's multiple presets that we could go ahead and choose from. For this tutorial, we're just gonna go for the subtitle default. For the second one, we have our language right here. Of course, you could go ahead and choose from any of this, but of course, we are going to use English. After that, the speaker labeling option. I'm just gonna go ahead and choose the second option right here. No, don't separate speakers because I am the only one speaking on this audio. For the second one right here, we have the audio on track. As you can go ahead and see, we have multiple audios right here. The first one is the sound effects for my video. And the audio 2 will be my voice in that video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select my voice right here, which is at the audio 2 section. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on audio 2. After that, we're now ready to hit the transcribe and create captions button. So let's just go ahead and click on it. And as you could go ahead and see, it will automatically transcribe our clip for us. So right here, after transcripting your video, you will be presented with this page right here. And as you can see, there's multiple words that Adobe Premiere got wrong, but we can still go ahead and edit this out. To do so, let's just go ahead and double click on the mistaken words and just go ahead and erase the mistaken words and replace it with the right ones. So after adjusting your transcript right here, the next thing to do is to go ahead and click on the create captions right here. After that, let's adjust our preference right here. For the first slider right here, we have the maximum length in characters. We have 42 characters, which is not great if you are looking for that engaging captions. What I suggest is to go for maybe 14 characters so you will not get those very long captions and the captions that you are putting is very engaging for the viewers. For the next one, we have the minimum duration in seconds. Obviously, this will depend on your preference or it will depend on what you're editing. But again, if you're targeting for the engaging caption styles, you should go for 1.5 seconds. For the next one, we have the gap between captions. I like to leave that at 0 so there's always caption in your screen that people can go ahead and read. And for the second one right here, we have the lines. If you want double lines like this one, as you could go ahead and see, this is double lines. And if you go ahead and select the first one right here, which is single, it will go ahead and produce a single line of captions, which is very great in my opinion. But depending on your preference, or maybe if you're doing something like a documentary video, you should go for the double one. So after adjusting everything in your preference, the next thing to do is to go ahead and click the create captions right here. And it will go ahead and load very quickly. After creating your subtitle, you will see this portion right here. It says C1, C2, and C3. This is basically a caption section. And if you go ahead and browse down, this is basically the video section. We have the video 3, video 2, audio 1, audio 2. This section right here will pop up on every video 3 or maybe video 2. If you have a multiple videos, it will go ahead and be on the top of that videos if you have them. So okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and make these captions better. let's go ahead and click on the option right here, workspaces. Go ahead and click on it, and you will go ahead and see the captions and graphics. Just go ahead and click on it. So right now we have this section right here called essential graphics. The next thing to do is to go ahead and highlight every caption that we have right here, and we will now be presented with this multiple options that we could go ahead and change. Okay, so of course for the first one right here, we want to change our font. So obviously this will differ from person to person depending on what they're editing, but if you're going for something like Alex Hormozy style, you should go for the bold font. And of course, you could also go ahead and adjust the size of your characters with this slider right here. And right here, of course, you could go for the left align text, center align text. Obviously, the center align text works best in our situation, which is the engaging captions. And you could adjust the align and transform right here, but I'm fine with this one. And for the appearance, we're gonna go for stroke, and we're gonna go ahead and choose black right here. So it has this stroke on the outside of our fonts that we need. And for the next one, you could add some background, but we're not gonna do that. And right here, which in my opinion is the important one, the shadow, let's just go ahead and adjust this. So I added some drop shadows, as you can go ahead and see. So as you can see, it's much better right now. We added some strokes, some shadows, we adjusted the size of our characters, and we also changed the font into our style. So right now we're just about done again, but if you want to take it to the next level, of course there's more to it. There's always more into editing, I guess. So to add some animations, we're gonna go ahead and highlight everything again. We're gonna go for the graphics and titles right here. And we have this option right here, upgrade caption to graphics. Just go ahead and click on it. And as you can see, it transformed our captions into the video sections right here, which makes it into an essential graphic. So right here, just go ahead and click on the arrow button right here. And let's go ahead and click on effects. After clicking effects, just go ahead and search for transform, and you will see this effect right here just under video effects folder, distort folder, and we have the transform that we are looking for. So let's just go ahead and drag this transform into our clip right here, and you will be able to see the transform effect right here. So the first thing to do is to go ahead and click on the transform effect that we put into our caption, and you will be able to see the blue crosses right here. Just go ahead and put them where you want your captions to be. So there's two blue crosses that you have to align them together. So right here, I've aligned them both so they will pop up just about here. And okay, for the next one, you will be able to see this toggle animation right here just beside scale. So just go ahead and click on it, and just go ahead and align this thing at the beginning of your caption. And then you want to come to the right in 5 frames. So in order to pinpoint those frames, I suggest using the arrow keys. As you can see, if I press an arrow key, it will go ahead and proceed to the next frame. So right now, after setting it into maybe 4 to 5 frames, we are going to make another keyframe right here. As you can see, add/remove keyframe. Just go ahead and click on it, and we will now have these 2 dots right here. So for the last one, of course, you want your captions to be at the 100% scale, as you can see right here. And for the animation to work, let's just go ahead and click on our first keyframe right here, and we will go ahead and set the scale into 0. As you can see right now, if I go ahead and play the video out for you frame by frame, the text will slowly appear frame by frame. And to add some motion blur, just go ahead and click on the shutter angle right here, and just go ahead and put 150 in the shutter angle. And also just go ahead and click on the second keyframe, and go ahead and click the ease in option. And of course, we want to add this effect into all of our captions. So in order to do that, just go ahead and click on the transform right here. Just go ahead and copy it. You could go ahead and click this, or you could go ahead and after that, just go ahead and highlight the captions that doesn't have the animation yet, and just go ahead and paste it using the Ctrl V button in your keyboard. I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight the rest of our captions right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and paste again. As you can see, we have these perfect animations right here. Obviously, this is not the only animations that you could go ahead and do. The only limitation is your own creativity. So guys, thank you for watching, and if this video has been helpful for you, please consider by liking and subscribing. I'll make sure to see you again next time. Thank you.